Yes! Hang on a second. I'm still having technical difficulties. Hang on, people. I'll be right back. Woo! All right. I think I'm here now. I think I'm present. I think I'm in the present. Hello, my friends. How are you? Little sloppy tonight. That's an understatement, isn't it? This is live. It's live, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I like live stuff, because you just never know what's going to happen. Just so wild. All right. So, how is everybody? How are the holidays going for you? I hope your Thanksgiving was awesome. Of course, I believe I have streamed since then, and the leftovers should be gone by now, because if they're not, that could be kind of dangerous for your health. All right, unless you froze them, unless it's meat. Anyway, so I hope you're having a great holiday season. Whatever holidays you choose to celebrate and support and have fun with and enjoy. And look at all these comments flooding in as usual. Let's see what we got here. What do we have? Oh, Timothy says, "Hi, Bob West. I hear you love your Christmas hat. You look nice. Thank you so much. This is my. I have two of these. Actually, I have three. I have this one, and then I have another one that's not quite as high quality. I just realized, and then I've got this one that's got something stuck to it. It's kind of funny looking. Oh, it's me. I'm stuck to it. How are you, everybody? Merry ho ho! Merry Christmas! Happy holidays to you! Whatever holidays you're celebrating. Good to be here! Great to see everybody! And thank you for being here, and thank you, 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 and thank you! I feel very Radio City Music Hall tonight. I do. And speaking of which, we have a special feature for you. A little later on. Little behind the scenes stuff. Not a lot, but some. So we're going to do the traditional thing tonight. We're going to do the reading of the poem. I know it's a traditional thing. I know a lot of people like to hear it. You may be getting tired of it, but I'll go through it really fast tonight. Well, maybe not that fast. But I'll breeze through it, and then we'll come back to some other stuff. Let's see here. Who else can we put up? Oh, there. Hey, Michael. Merry Christmas, Barney. Barney says, "Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you, Michael." Who else we have here? Yes. And Dory says, "My favorite Barney Christmas special is Barney's Night Before Christmas." That is fun, isn't it? That really is fun. And waiting for Santa, and it's just Barney's very Christmassy, I think. I think he is. Let's see. Who? Okay, somebody's going to have to inform me. Who is Captain Feathersword? Hello. Is that what he sounds like? Whoever he is, I don't know that character. Somebody's going to have to clue me in. Oh, look what we got. Haley Pierce says, "Hi, Haley." Says, "There's a Cajun Night Before Christmas book, and it's something else. I think I've actually seen that, and it's really great. It's really great." Having lived in Texas, in Baytown, Texas, which is very close to Louisiana and very close to Cajun country. We had Cajun folks living around us in Texas there. And having been to New Orleans and surrounds on a couple of occasions, I love Cajun food. I love Creole food. I love that stuff. So good. So many amazing restaurants. So many amazing restaurants in New Orleans. And Jeff asks, "Hey, hi, Bob West," he says. He asks, "How does Jasper and Pasquale sound like? How do these guys sound?" Well, whoops, wrong hand. I've got. Well, I sound like this. How you doing, everybody? It's good to see you. I've been practicing my banjo, but I'm not quite good enough yet for performance after having, well, my dew clog kind of caught in the banjo, and what can you say? I'm in recovery right now. I'm trying to get my playing back together.
Oh, that's too bad. I'm so sorry to hear that, my friend.
It's okay. Thank you, buddy.
Oh, hello, everybody. Buongiorno. How are you? Buonanotte. I would make you a pizza pie for Christmas, but I don't know what you want on it. Tell me, what do you want on your Christmas pizza pie? Hey? Tell me in the chat. He just says these things. He asks these questions, and I didn't authorize him to say that, but, he just says it. Oh, okay. He's a Wiggles character. All right. See, I'm not watching the Wiggles enough, obviously. Feathersword is a Wiggles character. Okay, I got it now. All right. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, this is awesome. Okay. Oh, Allie Jessup wants to start some controversy right away by saying what she wants on her pizza is pineapple. There's a lot of arguments over that. Some people love it. Some people don't. As a matter of fact, Cafe du Monde in New Orleans is a good place for beignets. Yes, beignets and a cup of coffee, and I'd love to go there. Would always go there at least a couple of times while I was in New Orleans. A friend posted from New Orleans not long ago a picture of beignets, and it's like, oh, that powdered sugar, and yeah, they're so good. So good. All right, let's see. The original Claytoon Godfrey says mushrooms and pepperoni. That sounds good to me. I like mushrooms and I like pepperoni, and I put beef on my pizzas. And I want to have various other things. Jeff says, Pasquale, I want to have cheese only on your pizza. That can be good, and different kinds of cheeses we can have as well. And Timothy says, green and red peppers. This sounds good. Sounds good to me. Oh, we got another pineapple fan here. All right. And Renee says, cheese, bacon, and pepperoni. Oh, that sounds good. That's good. That sounds excellent. Yep. See, now I'm starting to get hungry. I just had an apple a little bit ago, but I'm going to have something now because we're talking about Allie. Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. How did I not know this? We have not met. And I didn't see your pronouns. Good to see you. So, it's, everybody, if you have pronouns, it's a good thing to kind of, maybe post them someplace for me, because I don't interact with everybody that often, and I don't always know who prefers what pronouns. So let me know, and I'll try to remember. I try my best, but being an old guy, it's not something we're in a habit of. So I hope if I slip every once in a while or a lot, you'll forgive me for that. I really do. So, and then Amelia says, pineapple on pizza, sacrilege. Yep, that happens. Trevor says, hi, sorry I'm late. You don't have to apologize. No problem. Good to see you. Hi. All right. What else? Who else is here? What kind of person? Tom says, what kind of person puts pineapple on a pizza? See, this is what I was talking about. It's a little controversial, but it's okay. But don't say things like this, because if somebody wants to put pineapple on their pizza, it's okay, Tom. It's okay. Because their taste buds are different from yours, apparently. And we all have different tastes. It's like some people will prefer, the Backyard Gang Barney. And some people will prefer the PBS Barney, depending on their mental taste buds. That's the way it works. So we have to be kind to each other and say, your preferences, that's great. And we have to honor each other's taste buds, so to speak. Boy, having trouble keeping up here. Oh, I think I kind of, what did I do with, oh my goodness. What did I do with Emmy's comments? I missed Emmy's comments. Let's see. Oh, first of all, I want to say thanks to Gwendolyn. Thanks to Gwendolyn for the stars. I appreciate it. Um, if you want to send some stars, I appreciate that. That's one of the ways you can help support me. And lately, there hasn't been a lot of graphic design work because of the strikes and everything. So if you want to send a few cents my way, I don't mind. I really don't. What else do we have here? Oh, let me look something up here and see. Oh, Jake says, I didn't know Bob spoke Alvin. Alvin! Alvin! Ow, cool! Alvin the chipmunk. I do speak chipmunk sometimes. Oh, those funny albums that they used to make. There's a Christmas album, right? There's a Christmas Chipmunks album. I haven't heard that in ages. I'll have to look for that. See if I can buy one of those. Who else? What else? All right. Oh, thank you so much, Mason. Mason says, I really like Alvin and the Chipmunks, by the way. That was a great impression, Bob. Thank you, Mason. I appreciate you. You're so nice. Okay. What else? Alvin! He was always in trouble. Always getting himself in trouble. Dave was the guy that the boys, the chipmunks lived with. It's like, it's like me and all these guys. These are my chipmunks. They are my wards, I suppose. Ah. All right. What else? Lots of interesting stuff. Here. People going to Chuck E. Cheese. People going to... Everybody's yelling Alvin now. All right. What is this? What we saying here? Did you know Jeff Ayers played an elf? Yes, Jeff Ayers plays an elf off and on a lot. As a matter of fact, he just had an elf gig, last night or the night before, I think, in Dallas, I think he said. He posted about it on Facebook, and he posted a picture of him and an elf friend, and they were in their elf costumes. It was awesome. A little close-up of them in their hats. Look kind of like this. Jeff Ayers has a white beard like me at the moment. So I appreciate that. We could be twins. Yep. Well, Brandon says, I just love Christmas time. So do I, buddy. So do I. It's awesome. It is awesome. So much fun. It's so much fun to hang with friends and family, and it'll be great. For you and me. What else? And thank you, Thomas Latimer, for sending some stars. Thank you. I appreciate you. And Cindy says, hi. Good evening, Bob. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Good to have you here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Blake asks, has Barney gotten stuck in any more chimneys lately? Not really. I think he lost a little weight. Just a little bit. He's been working out. He's been going on power walks with me. He keeps up. And sometimes I have trouble keeping up because, he's got that long stride, that long T-Rex stride. He doesn't have a long reach, but his legs can get him going pretty well. So I have to motor to keep up with him. So we always have various questions about the new series, and I'm not really going to comment much tonight on that. I've commented on it before. If you look at my previous videos, you'll see what I've thought about those things. So there's lots of video out there of me talking about it. As a matter of fact, there's one on YouTube that is specifically talking about the new series. So if you look that up on YouTube, that'll give you kind of a sense of how I feel about what's going on with the new series. And I have not seen any episodes. Again, still, they haven't been released yet, so I haven't seen them. So, I don't want to I cannot prejudge anything, and I think that I think the character is a well-designed CGI character with considering the current look of cartoon characters that are done in 3D. And I think everybody just needs to give the show a chance. Everybody needs to give the show a chance instead of just saying, well, I'm not going to watch it, because you don't know what it's like until you watch it. And give it some time, because we're so used to seeing the live action version that it may feel a little weird at first, but give it some time. I bet it could grow on you. You just never know. All right, who else is here? Who else be here? Let's see. Yeah, we will. Yeah, as a matter of fact, as Hope says, I said there should be a reaction stream when the new show comes out. Well, we'll see. I'll probably do that after I see some episodes. I'll probably comment on that. So yeah, we'll talk about that. We will talk about that in the future, in the new year. I'm not quite sure when that's gonna start to air or stream rather. So we will see. We will see. All right. Well, hey everybody. Let's go right now to our traditional thing. What do you think? I think I'm going to do the traditional thing, the reading. The reading of the Night Before Christmas poem. What do you think? I think we should. Let's get through that, and then we'll get to some behind the scenes photos. Yes. All right. Let's see. What do we have here? And there it is. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. A Visit from St. Nicholas by Clement Seymour, or Clement if he was French, with pictures by Jesse Wilcox Smith, Houghton Mifflin Company, Boston and New York. I love these illustrations, this style of illustrations. This became such a famous book that and we think of these, a lot of times we'll look at these illustrations and think that we'll just think of this book, of this poem. But that style of illustration was very, very popular at the time. As a matter of fact, this particular illustrator became very popular, I believe. So I do love these. What is next? All right. 'Twas the night before Christmas. Saying her prayers, I think. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there.
Oh, there they are, all their stockings. May I read the next part?
Oh, sure.
Oh boy, this is so much fun. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap.
Settling our brains. I really do love that phrase. And there they are. There are the kids.
When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash.
I think we skipped a slide, didn't we? We didn't talk about let's go back here. I'm going to do this. There it is. Nope, we didn't. I didn't miss one. I misread. Here we go. Continuing. There are the kids. There's the sugar plums dancing their heads. Above them, little like party favors and stuff. That's awesome. All right, next.
There's out of the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. Up, jumping out of bed. Here we go. He's got a hat on that's kind of pointy like mine. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. Oh, there they are, outside. Can you see them outside the window?
Yep, there they are. Who could that possibly be?
With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. Oh, there they are. Those are his coursers. Coursers, what's an old word for like horses that are, I think, drawing a sleigh, or I think maybe a buggy or something. Yes. This is great. Oh, there's the other half. And then all together. Oh, it's so pretty. You can see the moon. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur, from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. Oh, there he is. Oh, I love his beard. It's so nice and long and fluffy. Lots of toys in there, I bet. The sack is bigger than he is. Oh. He's a little elf. Little Christmas elf. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry, his droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a round little belly, a little round belly, that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. And there he is. It's the wreath of pipe smoke, kind of blending in with his beard. He does look merry. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread.
Oh, oh, oh.
Ooh, where'd that come from? Oh, look, he's putting up everything in the stockings. Oh, that's great. So many toys. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. Oh, where'd he go? He doesn't get stuck in the chimney like I do. He has some Santa magic, I think. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night." There they go, flying away. I love the thought of flying reindeer. Oh, that's so great. Oh, I think the bear liked it. The end. Yay! Yay! Did you enjoy that? I know I did. I always enjoyed that poem.
Holiday traditions are fun, aren't they? I think so. That was so much fun. All right, now, we have done this pretty much every year. And that's, generally what all that I do for Christmas. But this time, I have a little something extra for you. Some behind the scenes photos, some of which have not been seen publicly that I know of. And these are from Radio City Music Hall, which we did, right before Christmas. We got to work with, as I recall, when was that? Like early December, I think. It was awesome. Great time to be in New York because they got all the decorations up, So wonderful. So cool. So let's take a look at this. That's it. That is it for now. That is it for now. Um, I I just love uh, I just love all the yeah, the VAs. That's right. So Timothy's asking, what are those windows you're in? Well, this we had um, we had three voiceover booths. We had these booths that they're called whisper rooms. I think those were actual whisper rooms, but we had these little booths so that each one of us kind of had our own little announcing booth, so that our microphone would not pick up the sound of the other voices or other sounds around us, so that the people who mix the audio can make sure that everybody's balanced and the levels are right and everything sounds very clean. And so that is what we used on stage, on the sound stage when we were shooting the show, as well as there at Radio City Music Hall. And we were like I think it was either I think we were 2 levels down from the stage. And we were on the shop level. And so that's where we had our booths. Let me catch up with a few things here. Let me catch up things. Oh, yeah. Jake says, yeah. They must have smelt the baby elephant. Yeah, it was pretty strong. Pungent baby elephant. Nicholas asks, "Are you bringing out the Radio City elephant tonight?" I do not. I only think I have one photo from Larry's collection of still photos where the elephant is in it, but I do have one. I think it's a little bit. It's not the best of the photos, but sometime I'll show that one. I have a few photos left. I don't want to show everything at once so that I have something left. Yep. Trapped in a box. It's true. Help! Trapped in a box with a microphone. And of course, the thing that we always talked about was the Superman movie where they trapped the bad guys in that kind of alternate universe thing where it was like a flat crystal kind of thingy and it would go off into, the whatever zone it was. And it's like, we're flat. Yikes! Trapped. But it was a good kind of trapped. I love being trapped with good people. Only temporarily, of course. Absolutely. Was that it? Joey says the Phantom Zone. I think that's right. I think you're absolutely right. I thought it was the Zero Zone. No, it wasn't that. I think the Phantom Zone was it. Yes. Mm-hmm. April says, I remember seeing a gray elephant in Barney's Adventure Bus. That's right. I do believe. James says, I only looked at the baby elephants all the time. They're kind of hard to resist. They play and I love any video of a baby elephant that I find online. It's really funny. It's really cute because they're just doing their thing. Being a baby, being a kid. Just like regular people, kids, doing that stuff. And Kareem says, hi, Bob. Hi. How are you? Nice to see you. Let's see. Jeff asks, any photos behind the scenes of Chuck E. Cheese's from 1990 to 1998? I do have a few photos, and I actually have some video. I think I showed the video, the Chuck E. Cheese video, a while back, like about maybe a year ago or something, didn't I? Somebody could remember that, but I'm pretty sure I showed that. And it's so much fun to see, to see us in our natural habitat in a recording studio doing our thing. It was so much fun. James says, I love the Winkster. The Winkster's great. He was great. What a fun troublemaker. But and I know some people were actually a little scared of the guy, but it was it was David Voss, of course, and it was David Voss and one other actor, and I'm so sorry. I apologize to the other actor who was the alternate Winkster, and there were 2 of them, so he could do really quick appearances and disappearances in different places. Spoilers. Oh, sorry. Yep. There we go. Yes. Barney's Halloween party. Yes. There you go. Let's see. What else? Let's see. Oh, John, I really wish I did. Some more Backyard Gang or season 1 Barney photos. I really had more. Wish I had more, but I really don't. I keep talking about getting together with others from the show and finding out what sort of photos and video they have, so that we could put more stuff together and because everybody deserves to see that stuff, and I love to see it because it reminds me of what a great time we all had, and what a great family that was, a great production family, and yeah, it was the best of times, as they say, and definitely not the worst of times. What else? Hmm. Here's a very see now. This is again a very specific question. When somebody asks me if I have X, Y, or Z like this, any photos behind the scenes from Musical Castle I saw the show at UD Arena, my answer is always it's highly unlikely that I do because I don't have a lot of behind the scenes photos. I really don't, unfortunately. So the odds of my having something from any particular episode or video or anything are really low, unfortunately. I'm hoping some other Barney folks, some other Barney cast and crew, can come forward with some more, some more behind the scenes photos. Another Brian Blevins, who was Barney Wrangler extraordinaire for years with Barney. One of the Barney Wranglers are the people who take care of the costume and help the costume performer. And Brian took a lot of photos while he was on the road. And I think he was on the road with Carrie Stinson a lot. They went to Mexico. They went all over the country, and really did, all these just all these amazing shows. And there's he was the one who shot that amazing photo of the parking lot. It wasn't a parking lot. It was actually a field. It was like a football field, and one end of the football field was pretty much filled with this sea of strollers. It was a stroller parking lot, and everybody was inside the venue, and it's just the photos are pretty great. So I'll see if I can pull up Brian's photos, and I'll do a little tour of those too as well. I believe I have some scanning to do. But Brian scanned a bunch of the photos for me, so thank you, Brian Blevins, wherever you are. I appreciate it, you. All right, folks. Well, listen, I think that is kind of almost it for me for tonight. It's not the longest one that I've done. But, if I have time, I may pop up again in the next week or two before the New Year's Eve. Show, and I'll start I'm not really sure that the New Year's Eve show is going to be when that'll be starting. I was thinking it was going to be starting at 8 p.m., but 8 p.m. Pacific time, but I may start a little bit before that. Let's see. Shall Bob is Santa confirmed. Rubber stamp. Confirmed. Yes, as a matter of fact. And Brandon asks the right question at the right time, and that is, before we go, can I give Barney a Christmas hug? Absolutely. Everybody can give Barney a Christmas hug. Everybody ready?
Yes, everybody ready? Ready for a great big group hug? Ready? Yes? Are you ready? Are you ready? Yes? Okay. Here we go. Whew, wow. Ooh, I'm kind of dizzy. That was a great hug. Thanks, everybody. Ooh, thank you so much. Oh, it's always great to get group hugs from my friends. You're really in the holiday spirit now. Boy.
You really are. I appreciate everyone. I really, really do. So, Merry Christmas, says Trevor. And Merry Christmas and good night. I appreciate you. And we have some other... and of course, Allie says, thanks for the holiday hugs, Barney.
You're welcome.
Pops in and out. So I want to... Oh, here's I'll, you know what? I have a couple of questions that I will get to in the next one, in the next stream. But anyway, stay tuned, and I will try to come back before New Year's. I will try. I will try my best. Can't make any guarantees, but Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, which we just saw end, which is always a lovely time, and every other holiday that you choose to celebrate. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, my friends. Love you lots. Let's talk about, first of all, before we go, let's talk about the store. Streamily Store is closed right now, but I'm going to open it up again. Oh, and I should say, by the way, I got prints for the manga poster, and I'm going to make a post about that. Those prints just came in, and I will post about that, and those are going to be available again in the store, so look out for those. Also, if you want a cameo, a video shout out, a custom video shout out for any purpose or reason or season, it's a good time right now, and you can still get them done before Christmas, definitely. I've had a pretty good surge of them in the last week or two, but I do have lots of time to get to those, so let me know if you need a shout out. Cameo.com / yes, that Bob West. And then, of course, as we always say, please, if you're on Facebook, hit like and like the video and get notifications. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're there and get notifications. And hit like on the video. And hit follow over at Twitch. Get notifications, like the video. And hopefully we will see you back here again really soon. All right?
So long, my friends. Take care. Gotta go. Bye.